Just realised I haven't actually. So disorganised, honest. I haven't actually done this yet. So this is a close up of what I use. This is literally like a £1 fat separator. There used to be a little jug, which has since bit the dust. £1 out of Tesco. The top of it. Did I even bring the glass out? Please tell me I brought the glass out. Yes, I did. There's the glass there. And then, that fits on top of that. Amazing, look at that. It's just meant to be. It's meant to be. Okay, so I haven't actually punched the tin foil. I'm running a little bit late tonight because I don't know, half of my wife's family just landed at the doorstep for some reason. At one point I thought it was an intervention and they were coming to try and intervene with me, but apparently no, they're here to see her, so which is good. I don't know, I'm going to turn the light on. So yeah, I need to do that. And then have we got, oh god, have we got it now? Yes we do. Should have done this before. So yeah, it's been another busy week. Can't wait to get a drink tonight. Having a bit of a shitty week this week. Don't know why. Can't seem to concentrate. Had one of them weeks. I blame the long COVID, even though I've never had it. I don't think anyway. Well, I think it's just working from home. It's just too easy to fuck about, isn't it? We actually had engagement meetings this week about, our future, what we're going to be doing in future. Of course, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I can actually get more work done when I work from home. I can, yeah, I can't." Well, that's not strictly true, but I need to like be on the computer till like 9-10 o'clock at night in order to. So, what can I tell you? Really should have done this before. Here, I've got my other phone here. I wonder could I actually see the chat this time? I wonder. Hold on. So I've got another selection of beers. I went to SuperValu this time. Now, if you're not from Ireland, SuperValu is like Spar. It's a bit like Spar, basically, like a big Spar. So, and they have quite a reasonable selection, quite a good selection actually. Yo, well, there's Frank. Hey, Frank. Hold on, let me get me up. I can see the stuff coming up on the screen, right? But I can't read it because it's just there and then it's gone. So I wonder, can I actually watch my own video, is the question. I don't know. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, I went to SuperValu and I've got a few beers here. A few extra beers. I still have some beers from last week. Don't have any of the Bud Light left. I'll be honest, okay? Now, I might have ripped the ass out of it last week, the whole Bud Light, and how shit it was. But I've realised that it is not a nighttime drink. It is very much a daytime drink. And when I was sitting out in the sun last week and I had one, I was thinking, this is great. And after I drank it, I wasn't pissed off my face and I wasn't desperate for another drink. So I kind of understand. And then even better, the following day, or it was the Sunday morning anyway, and I had drunk a shitload the night before. I mean, I was pretty fucking pissed. And I woke up at like 5 o'clock. When I'm really drunk like that, I tend to like sleep in the spare room because I'll just snore. I'll just lay on my back and I'll just snore and it'll be like a bloody wheel. The wife always gives off to me. And so yeah, I was up there, but it's kind of at the back of the house, or it's kind of, the sloped roofs. And outside we've got like chickens out the back garden, and the rooster just crows from 5 o'clock in the morning non-stop. So it woke me up, and then my brain just kind of went fucking mad. My body was really tired, but my brain was just going all the time, so I couldn't sleep for the life of me. And that was me from like 5 o'clock. And yeah, I'd got like, I don't know, 4 hours sleep maybe, something like that. And I spent the entire day, and I couldn't get to sleep for one reason or another, because either my brain was going, or when my brain finally got tired, like my wife went out and I was left with the kids, and all this, and I then managed to somehow get through to survive to the afternoon. Must have been, um, and I came out here to do a bit of bottling because I sent out some beer mail this week. I finally got the beer mail out that I've been threatening for the last couple of weeks, and um, basically had one of the Bud Lights just because I don't know, just because it was in here. You know what? See, after that, it was like a fucking miracle. It was like a miracle. I was like tap dancing around the room and everything, and that was me for the rest of the night. It's fantastic. So I've got a new kind of respect for Bud Light. Is this thing recording? Is this thing on? Can you use that in court? I don't know. Right. Let me just see. I don't know if I can even get on. Can I get on this phone if I'm on that phone? Probably doesn't look like it, so I'm not sure we can do so much chatting. Okay, bottom layer then. We're gonna go now. Last week I showed you the BrewDog Nitro Black Heart, Jet Black Heart, vanilla oatmeal milk stout, 6%. Now that's only 6%, but I think that should be. It's a milk stout, so it's got lactose in it, so it should float. Although the last time, let's not forget the lactose beer. The last time, it wasn't great, but we're gonna go with this anyway because I've got to get the whole light and dark thing. We were foiled a bit by the color last week. It was more of a gradient, so I'm gonna try and go black, dark, light, dark, light. Well, we'll go for 4. I don't know. Is that wise? Okay, let's get this first one in anyway, and we'll see. You hear that? The surge. 6% then this is. I'm sure I've had this before and I thought it was more than 6%, but obviously not. I need to get a good head. The bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing, as Spinal Tap says. Okay, so that's one finger. That's official. Okay, second layer. Then we've got the Sierra Nevada draft style. I still haven't worked out why it's draft style. 5%. And we've got our Full Irish single malt IPA. Hoppy fruit bomb with rounded bitterness. So I presume this is going to be a light beer because it's single malt and they're hardly going to use bloody chocolate malt. So that is 6%. That is also 6% though. So, I mean, dare we? It's got lactose in it. This is 5%. And then SuperValu and Moira. That's the one I went to. Okay, we're going with the Sierra Nevada. I've never actually had this before. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's easy drinking. It's easy drinking, let's say that. Okay, it's going in. So this is 5% on top of 6%. Let the gods of separation do their job. Come on, you bastard. Don't you fuck up on... Oh, I think it is separating. It's okay. I was really starting to get cross there. Can you see it? See, the head is too... I know I said about the head needs to be good, but there's no way I'm going to get 4 beers in this glass. Okay, does that count? I think that does count. I think that does. Okay, for the third layer, we're going to go with the Guinness, I think. The one that started it all, it says 4.2%. Fizzy Guinness, extra stout. It's actually quite nice, that, to be honest. I don't mind that at all. Let's have a look at this. Look, it's got bigger. Look, excellent. It's official. No way I'm gonna get 4 though. You never get 4 in that glass. Absolutely not. Okay, here we go. Maybe I need to make the bottom layer a bit smaller. Oh shit. Shit, it's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. Come on, you bastard. What was wrong with me? Okay. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Tell me you're not impressed with that. Whoa. Woo woo. Woo woo. By your command, Imperial Master. That is a thing of beauty. Come on. Come on. Question is, you know what the question is? Could I get a fourth layer on top of that? Could I possibly get a fourth layer on top of that? I mean, look at that thing. Look at that thing. My God. If I was like a superhero, I think this would be I'd be Beer Man or something. I have the ability to separate beer. Okay. I mean, come on. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. Okay. So, for the fourth layer, I'm trying to stagger it out so the head goes down a little bit. We might not get the official one finger separation because there's not that much room in the glass. I should probably get the straw and then I could drink from the bottom and bring that down a little bit. So for the bottom, we're not going with... The Bud Light was brilliant last week. I've got something potentially even better than Bud Light. I wonder, do I... No, I don't think we do. It's this. Yes! Yes! You see it! Yes! Look at that thing. Come on! Coors Light. Oh my god, this is just... Look! The mountains are blue. That means it's ready to drink. And they're not really that blue, actually, but... Okay. What is this? Does it say 4%? 4%. 4.2. Wonder, do I have any Bud Light left? There's something in the back of the fridge. Hold on. Bear with. This is like the interval. I've got a shitload of like bottles of beer. Supposed to bring bottles of beer into work. And the bottom layer is Nitro Brewdog's Jet Black Heart on Nitro, 6%. Got lactose on. So I think if I moved out... Oh, fuck, look, I've getting the bottles in here. Got Maggie's Leap, that's 4.7%. That's not going to do. We've already shot our bolt there. What's that there? There's mountains of stuff in here. I have no need to brew because I have a fridge, literally a fridge full of beer. It's bad. There's a couple of cans at the back. What's the chances? What is that there? Oh, wished. Hoppelhammer Triple IPA. No, 6%, too big. But wait. Right at the very back. Oh, you beauty. We have one bottle of Bud Light. What is this? This is 3 point something. 3.5%. Okay, this is it now. Watch carefully. This is the magic. This is the magic. This is where it happens. For the first time ever, you are witnesses. The 7 people that are watching this are witnesses to a moment of history. The first live 4 beer separation, potentially. Look at that. Look at that. My heart is racing this minute in time. This could be it. This could be it. We could be on the news. We could be on the news here by 10 o'clock. 15 minutes. Okay, Bud Light. As I said before, as I said earlier on, it's actually the hangover cure of all time is what that is. Amazing. I wonder what the Coors Light's like for a hangover. We'll find out on Sunday, let's be honest. Okay, here we go. Cheers, Johnny. We're going in. 3.5%, seriously. Hangover cure. Amazing. Okay. So this is where we are. Jet Black Heart. We have the Sierra Nevada. It was the fucking pale ale one. I don't know where the can is. Somewhere. Got the Fizzy Guinness. We're going for 4. This is it. This is it. Whew. Let's do this. If this happens, I could just retire. I could just retire and never do this ever again. Because this could never be topped. So I mean, why bother? Here we go. Here we go. Sergei Bubka, eat your heart out. Oh no, look at the fucking state of it. No, don't do this to me. You fucking arsehole. No! No, no. Just pour through, just pour through. And hope for the best. It's definitely separated a little bit at the top. It's fucking mess here. Don't worry. We'll give it a minute. We'll give it a minute. It might settle into something spectacular. I have faith. I'm a broken man here. I'm a broken man. Place is covered in beer as well. Place is covered in bloody beer. Right. Oh, Jesus Christ! Look at the state of this. This could be it. I've got to build it. I've got to build it up again. Oh my God! I can't believe it. This is like a meme. This is it. This is a moment of history. This could be This is possibly, can't see because it's too low down, the first 4-layered beer. This could be the first 4-layer beer ever done live. You ready? Are we ready? This is it. You're standing upside down. Oh, fuck me. Okay. What can we do? Hold on. Let's get the light behind it. Okay. There's that separation, right? And then the Guinness and the kind of Bud Light mixed a little bit. And then we come out the top, look. So I don't know. What do we think? Are we allowing this? Is that 4 layers? It's sort of 4 layers. Does it pass the Norris McWhirter test? 1 finger. I'll get one of the kids out here. Hold on. Dr. Evil finger. I don't know. Is it okay at the top? Nah. I think it's close. I think it's very close. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure we can really claim to be the ultimate champion. That was close, though. That was very close. I mean, did you see those 3 layers? Those 3 layers were spectacular. It's just that bloody Bud Light at the end. I'm not really sure how we can. I don't know. I'm gonna taste it in a minute. I'm just trying to come down after the buzz of seeing 4 layers, sort of, in that glass. Okay, right enough. Let's get a drink, because it's been a shitty week. Cheers. Let's have one more look at it. Okay. Let's have one more look at it. So close. Close but no cigar. What does that actually mean, that saying? Yeah, Bud Light would ruin anything. It ruined that hangover of mine, I tell you that. I will always be thankful for that. I mean, seriously, I could not. I was like fucking brain dead for most of the day. Have a Bud Light, and you know what? Everything's great with the world. Okay, I'm going in. It's quite sweet. I mean, I'm presuming I'm not getting any of the stout on the bottom, but that is quite sweet. There's a little bit of, it's like a sweet and fruity. There's a wee tiny little bit of like roast flavour of it. Very kind of light, so obviously that's the bud. Didn't really taste of anything that time. I think I've got used to it. Just chug it. Well, just chug it. Hold on. Oh! When you get the stout at the bottom, let's be honest, the stout at the bottom is the whatever's on the bottom layer is always the best in these drinks, and maybe the second layer, because the second layer is usually like an IPA or something like that. So you're getting all these kind of this kind of fruitiness, but you get the lovely kind of stout at the bottom. So yeah, jeez, we were so close. We were so close, so close, and then Bud ruined it. Imagine what the Coors would have done. Coors might have worked, even though it's like 4.2%. Now, I know I say this every time, but it's not necessarily the ABV that is what causes it to float. It's the gravity, it's the final gravity. But as we don't know, these are all commercial beers, we don't know what the final gravity is. You're just presuming. And the only thing you got to go for is the kind of the style of the beer plus the kind of ABV, or yeah, the ABV. So yeah, it's unclear. So it's guesswork, isn't it? If I was really serious about getting the 4 layer, I think I would probably buy the same beers all the time, and then I know what to do. But where's the fun in that? Really, like, where is the fun in that? Can't believe how late it is. I mean, the kids, the kids were outside to like literally 10 minutes before I came in here, and I couldn't get them in. When the sun's shining, you can't get them out, and then when it's like cold, you can't. And they're outside, you can't get them back in again. So I don't know. What do you do? I don't know. So yeah, so that is it. Um, I'm gonna hang around for like the next 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna drink the rest of this. I'm gonna get another beer, and then I'm gonna go in the house and watch something on TV. Yes, I know. I've got 4 taps. I know. I've only got 3 beers on at the minute. Um, what have we got over there? We got a black, the black, the Two Hearted, the black rye version of the Two Hearted. That is tasting really good. It's really getting better and better. Now the proper Two Hearted, the non-black version, got better with age. And that's the same thing. That must be like a month old. And as an IPA, you would think like it's getting a bit, past the sell by date. It's fucking fantastic. So that's 6.3. We've got the Red Axe IPA. I think I'm doing a video on that maybe either next week or the week after. I've got like a load of bloody beer reviews I need to get up. and because I'm doing these stupid live videos now on Friday night, I don't want to like do loads of videos during the week, because no one will watch basically. So so yeah, so it'll probably be the week after next. That's tasting pretty good. It's a strange one, like it's definitely a red IPA, but when I was tasting it, I tasted it out of the fermenter whenever I was putting it into the keg. Smelled amazing, tasted absolutely incredible, and then I put it into the keg, and 2 days later, it's like completely different. It's like tasting a different beer altogether. Not bad, like, but just weird. I only ever do grain the glass videos. I used to put up everything. I used to put up like brew day videos of like dry hopping and stuff, and then that's just like it's got to the point now where I don't care. I'm just doing like one video for the entire beer because you don't really want to see someone brewing a beer. You want to see what that beer turns out like if you're going to invest that amount of time. And then so that's why I don't really do like 5 minute videos or something like that. You know, brew day videos are crap. Are you serious? Brew day videos are the best. Brew day videos are the best, but only if they've got tasting at the end. You should know that, Druncula. I'm expecting you to put up some videos of your vast private library. It's not great, that. I think it's better with this. Over 50 now, 50 private ones. No, you have to have tasting. I think you have to have tasting in brew day videos. It's not enough because you need to know what it's like. Because it used to be, I mean, the people, when I first started watching YouTube videos, there was only a few people ever doing like proper grain glass videos. And it's like you had to look, and because I was like looking back, it wasn't like doing it live. I was looking back and I was trying to find like the brew day video. I was watching the brew day video, and then I had to like try and find the other video, and it could be like weeks and weeks later of the actual tasting. And then some people didn't actually put the tasting video up, and that felt really, I felt cheated. It was like a fucking betrayal or something. Um, and that always used to kind of annoy me. And even though I used to do that as well too, but that was only because I think I was into the frame of mind that you need to have content every week to put up on YouTube. I don't know. I still do. I don't know how. Seem to be quite prolific at making videos. I'm not really sure why, um, but you know why it is? It's because people always send me beer, like Johnny McAlinden there. Thank you, Johnny. I got your beers today, which are in the fridge now down here. I wish I could see the chat properly. I do have my other phone, but I can't. I can't use the app, the YouTube app. Um, on 2 phones at the same time, so I can just see stuff flashing up. Okay, cheers, bye. I'm gonna quit now anyway, very soon. I think. So yeah, I know. I actually should have brought the. I was intending to bring the laptop down. I'm wondering whether I could do the chat on the laptop and do just record on the phone, and then that way it wouldn't necessarily be on the app. It was all kind of rushed tonight because it was like, as I said before, I had the like most of my wife's family came around. It's just suddenly landed round. I don't know if they were invited round or what, but and then I was like in the corner and they were all kind of surrounding me, and I was like, fuck me. I'm not an alcoholic, alright? Not yet, at least anyway. But yeah, it turns out they were just round to see her, so it was just coincidence. And they all kind of live around here as well too. So I don't know if I'm breaking lockdown laws. They were all outside and they were 2 meters apart. and one was in the other fucking garden next door, and all that. And we're on walkie talkies and whatever the rules are, I don't know. The pub's open in Northern Ireland today. Hooray! I could actually hear them. I could actually hear them earlier on. They must be drinking there from like 11 o'clock this morning. So that will be. I'm going down there tomorrow morning. This is down to the pub down the road just to see, because it's gonna be like fucking Beirut down there. Be bottles of Buckfast lying everywhere. Fucking pint glasses all up the road. Just people going mad. First day. Frank, are you still out there? Was there a 4 there? Was there a 4? Technically, there was a 4 there. I don't think it would pass the Guinness World Records. There was really clear 3 layers. I mean, there was like that, and that, and it was amazing. The 4th layer, I found another Bud Light in the bottom of in the back of the fridge, and it's only 3.5%, but it did separate sort of, but not quite, not to Olympic standard. Let's put it like that. Not to Olympic standard. Very disappointing. It was. So, but we nearly had it. I mean, it was. I mean, it was in the palm of my hand like that. Fucking Excalibur. It was nearly. Oh, so close. So close. So close. Seriously, you got to watch that video back and just to see the separation between the 3 layers. I mean, that was amazing. That was the best separation I think I've seen of mine. Those 3 layers. So yeah, the pub's open today, and hopefully shit is gonna reopen. I don't know if the shops are. I think the shops are open. I don't know. Finally get my phone fixed. Phone's been smashed to pieces. I mean, it's literally smashed to pieces. Every now and again when I'm scrolling on the phone, it's like I'm getting little bits of glass in my finger. I can finally get it fixed. Get someone to fix it. I actually have a replacement screen for it, but when I watched the video on YouTube of what you have to do to actually fit it, like fuck that, no way, no, we're not doing that, because the phone will end up in like 100 pieces. I will literally be taking a hammer to that thing, so that isn't gonna happen. So yeah, hopefully everything's getting back to normal, and yeah, because God knows, fucking tired of it, really tired of it. The worst thing about doing 4 layers is that you end up with loads of fucking extra beer to drink. And I've still got this. Still got the rest of that. There's the other one over there. Look. Whatever's left in that. Still don't know why that's draft. Why is that draft? Draft style? I don't know. So yeah, maybe next time then I'll get the laptop down next time. So I was rushed tonight because it was late. We'll get a laptop. Try and get on chat a bit more. I can actually see it instead of just it flashing up. And yeah, we shall have a bit of crack. So I don't know that I've got anything more to say. Has anyone got anything to say before I go? No, Alex, I'm telling you, Bud Light. Explained this earlier on, but it is the hangover cure, the greatest hangover cure of all time. Just watch the video back, and you'll see me explaining why that is. It's amazing. It's amazing stuff. I'm completely turned. I think this could be the start of a great relationship. Don't have any Bud left, but I do have Coors Light, so I mean, whew. And they're big cans as well too. I mean, look at that. 500 mils, half a liter. Whew. that's how. Nah, let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. Yeah, of course. Apparently, I've been told the reason, if we all think back to, Jacko Jackson. I was told this information from him. If you're watching, Gary, hello. Uh, so Coors Light. If you remember weeks ago, it was Rockshore. So Rockshore is basically. I thought it was. I didn't know anything about it. I'm not a hipster. You might not have guessed that. Like, but I thought it was like the Irish version. Rockshore's made by Guinness. Okay, so it's a crappy lager. It's really light, refreshing, and it's like the adverts are all about going to the beach and having a fucking being cool and drinking your like shitty lager. So I kind of presumed it was like something to do with Bud Light. No, it turns out no. So Jacko has told me, reliably informed me, that it's actually this shit here. This shit here is doing amazing business in Ireland, and Rockshore was created specifically to compete with that, because that is like fucking Ireland's most popular lager, I think, or something like that along those lines. But yeah, as amazing as that sounds, don't know who's drinking it. Like, it's not fucking me, that's for sure. But yeah, that's a little fact. So anyway, see, this is what happens. See, on Friday nights after I stop the video, because in my head I've stopped the video about 10 minutes ago. Basically, I just pour all the beer that's left over into one glass. Yes, the mountains are blue when the can gets cold. Now, they're not blue anymore. The ones in the fridge are. Shall we see? Although I had actually turned the fridge off. They are slightly blue, look. That's how you know it's a good beer. It's the secret. That's the secret. It's like on bottles of Buckfast. When I was younger, in my younger days, and there used to be this rumour that if you looked at the bottle, the numbers would tell you whether it was a good bottle or a bad bottle. And just think about that for a second, how ridiculous that was. But and we were like, teenagers, let's say. And you would say, that's a good bottle, that's a really good bottle, yeah. Oh, no way, you've got a bad bottle. You got a bad bottle. Just convinced, just absolutely convinced that the monks were like, the monks at Buckfast Abbey were deliberately making shitty wine. I mean, I know it's if you're Scottish, don't listen to this, or if you're from Craigavon, that the monks would make deliberately shitty wine and put it into special bottles. We've all been bottling, okay? We've all been bottling, and we know what we're bottle shitty beer, right? But imagine if you knew that the beer was shitty and you put them into separate bottles that you had over that side, and you put all the good beer out of the same fermenter into the bottles on that side. How much work would that be? How much work? And that's what the monks in Buckfast Abbey were doing when we were kids. I don't think they're doing it now, to be honest. I think they're too busy now. Does anyone out there even know what Buckfast is? Anyone actually tasted it? The last time I tasted Buckfast, I can remember it clearly. Their own water, holy water, that's what it is. Basically, Buckfast is like a fortified wine, okay, and it's like loads of caffeine and stuff in it, and a cocktail of Galliano, Tia Maria, Baileys. Oh well, I don't need the back of a spoon because I have this I think when we started doing the whole kind of separating beers thing, the back of the spoon was used, but we've now perfected how to separate beer. Now I can't afford the thing that Alex does, Alice, which is the perfect black and tan. I have the 1 pound fat separator, not even 1 pound. It's like that's the top of the fat separator. I'm just rambling now, aren't I? Because I'm half pissed. Half pissed. So yeah, the last time I'm gonna tell you one more. I'm gonna tell one more story. Okay, this is the last time I drank Buckfast, and then I'm going because I'm um I'm pretty pissed. Let me just top on my glass here. Hold on. Cocktail of shite every Friday night. The things I do for viewers. The numbers on the Buckfast is real. Is it real though? Come on. Is it real? It was real back when I was like 18. 18 officer. Um so yeah, yes, we had absolutely spectacular separation. 4 layers we had for about a second, and then it all started to mix. But we had 3 clear separations. You had to watch back just to see the 3 separations at least, because it was just amazing. I mean, it was fucking incredible. We had the stout on the bottom, right? That stout on the bottom. We had a middle layer of the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. I still don't know why that's draft. And we had the Guinness on top of that. And the 3 separations was like, it was like a letterbox. It was insane. Yeah, so, right, Buckfast. Okay, so, cut a long story short, Buckfast is what fucking. How can I say it without being rude? It's what. It basically, it is responsible for a lot of crime in certain areas, mainly Scotland and Northern Ireland. I'm not sure if it's quite. It's made by monks in the south of England in a place called Buckfast Abbey in Devon. Okay, and it must be a racket because they are coining it. It's a fortified wine. It's very strong. It's like 13%, something like that, and it's like filled full of like caffeine and other types of shit. They call it a tonic wine, but the word tonic does not imply health giving properties. Isn't that what they say on the bottle? So basically, people drink it and just get fucking pissed. And because of the caffeine, they're just fucking. "Ah!" And they just fucking. They want either want to love each other or they want to kill each other every weekend. And was never really into it. Now, it was really. I'm from Craigavon, so it's like bloody Buckfast hell. And um, so I never really got into it. And the last 2 times I've drunk it, if I'm drinking it, it's really sweet, really thick and really sweet, and that really repels me. And the last 2 times I drunk it, one was when I was like 18, 19, something like that, I don't know. And basically, I drunk the neck of the bottle. It's like a long neck on it. I drunk the neck of the bottle. Really, really fucking. It was a warm bottle. It was sticky. It was really sweet, like a dessert wine type of sweet. And basically, I threw up in front of like my friends, my cool friends from like college, um, who then proceeded to drink the bottle after I disavowed it. And then the time after that, amazingly, I'm just realizing the coincidence here. But we had then we had like a reunion of the same college friends. I know it's like I never actually realized this until I've started thinking about it now. And I haven't drunk Buckfast at all since then. And we went out. We all met in a bar in town and just basically drank all day and all night. And then the real winos, like me and a couple of other guys went back to my friend's house, um, basically to drink more. And I was like, oh, I'm okay on the beer, but then there was no beer left, and there was only the Buckfast wine. And and the last thing I remember is being sick in his kitchen sink, over the top of dishes, fucking dirty dishes, everything. I think I was sick over the draining board. And this is red wine, so this is like pure fucking red. It looks like blood. And then when that was happening, his wife, who was sleeping, his wife at the time, who was sleeping, because they got divorced. I don't know how soon after that, probably about 2 months after that. She came down while I was being sick in the sink and over all the dishes. And and she says, she basically at the head of my friend, her husband, and I basically let myself out the back door, and I staggered anywhere but there. I just staggered down the road. Didn't fucking care. Some of the old guys were coming to get me, but I don't know. I don't know where I ended up basically that night. But the last thing I remember was basically being sick in the sink, over the fucking dishes, over the draining board, over fucking everything, and then the wife, and then suddenly he like texted me that the two of them had got divorced. I was like, I'm thinking now, obviously, with hindsight, it's probably not. It probably wasn't because I was sick. I vomited over his dishes. It was probably more that their relationship had broken down. But yeah, that's like that is the last time I drunk Buckfast, basically, because I broke the last time I drunk Buckfast, I broke up someone's marriage. So, and not by having an affair with his wife. So that would have been. I probably would have been better if I had an affair with his wife. Fuck me. Oh, that's a memory. That's just how the hell. Why are we talking about Buckfast? Can anyone remember? No, he's remarried. He's actually remarried, and he lives down the road. I see him every now and again. And I was at his like wedding reception for with his new wife. So as far as he's concerned, spot on. I think actually he moved to. I think they got divorced. I can't remember when this was, but it was around about the time. I know he was like a soldier, and he was in Iraq, and I think it was either he was going to Iraq or he was back from Iraq, and I think he did another term, and I think that was maybe the kind of reason why it wasn't. I mean, I'm not arrogant enough to think that it was me puking up over his dishes that caused that, but that's it. Bucky makes you do crazy shit. No, I haven't. No, actually, his wife and my wife are kind of friends. He has a his kid is in my or was the same age as mine, a couple of weeks older, so they kind of went to the same preschool together. So that's kind of how. Well, it's not just how I know him because I knew him obviously beforehand, but he only lives down the road, as I say. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I can't believe you got that out of me. That that memory was locked away in the safe box. That's shameful. That is shameful, isn't it? Did I really just reveal that? But I can't remember. This is the thing. I can't remember anything other about the night other than after we left the pub. we then went back to his house, and the only thing I remember after the pub is puking up into his sink over the dishes, and then his wife coming in, and that's literally it. And then apparently I made an escape. I think I remember going out the back door, but after that, I don't really remember. So, but that's me. I have a good sense of direction. I think it's an inbuilt. I have inbuilt GPS, and that even though I'm completely out of my face, I always end up at home or whatever. You know. Don't know. I don't know how or why, but exactly homing instinct. That's exactly what it is. So yeah, they're the last two times I drunk Buckfast. I have no idea why I'm telling you that. I can't remember. I remember we were. I don't know. I think I'm a bit drunk now, to be honest. Can you hear them cows roaring right there? Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. But I would climb out the bathroom window though. This is the thing. If I puked over the dishes, I would maybe, if I had my wits about me, go into the bathroom, lock the door, and then climb out the window, and then just fucking run away, never to be seen again. That'll be the thing. That's a brilliant idea, I think. No, I've never pitched in the kettle. No, I don't think. Never pitched in the kettle. Oh, seriously, John, you've only just joined, but you've missed fucking. Oh my god, I've revealed too much of myself tonight. I really have. I feel ashamed. I mean, I might have to go in and have a shower, a bath, or something like that. Just cold water, especially not hot water. No, I don't deserve hot water. So yeah, I mean, okay, we're not gonna talk about it anymore. That's it. Just drop it. Just pretend I didn't tell you that. But yeah. So anyway, that's why I don't drink Buckfast anymore. Okay. Everyone here, it's like see when you come over here. See when you come over here, it's like when you go into an off license. You know the way where you're from, you go into an off license and you see the fridge. You know the fridges with the glass doors, and there's like white wine on that side, and there's lots of beer, special beers. When you come over here, it's like you see the fridge doors, and it's like Buckfast, fucking Buckfast everywhere, like all the way down there. They do bottles, they do cans, tiny little cans of it. Do everything. Buckfast, like wall of Buckfast. It's crazy. Oh, it's shameful, that Buckfast story. Can't believe I told you. I mean, that was hidden away in the recesses of my brain for, must be 15 years. Sorry. I'm not that old. Must be like 2 years ago. So, any more embarrassing secrets that I want to reveal to you? I've never pissed myself. Ever pissed myself. I did shit myself one time. Um, uh, no, I'm not fucking telling you that story. I'm not telling you that story. No, it's true though. It's fucking true. Okay, I'll tell you. This is it. This is the last story of the night, okay? This is not supposed to happen, okay? It wasn't really drink related. We were up at we were up at Jesus. We were up on the north coast. Basically, it was a night out, and it was supposed to be going to a gig. It was like the Happy Mondays were playing. This was the Happy Mondays when they were reformed. So this was, I don't know, 2008, 2007. I don't know, sometime around then. I think. I think this is one of the last times I went out actually. For maybe for this reason. And uh no, I'm not. I can't fucking say this. No, I can't. I can't tell you this. I can't. I won't. Ah, fuck. Should I tell you this? Do you want to hear it? Really? This is not good. You'll only think less of me. If I tell you this, you're only going to think less of me, seriously. Okay, so I was supposed to be going to this gig. I was going to the gig. We did go to the gig. Happy Mondays didn't turn up. Okay, bastards. Can't remember. I can't remember who was playing, what it was about. We had a couple of beers, and when I say a couple of beers, I mean like we had a shitload of beer and vodka. We were doing shots and everything, and then we got there. This was on the bus, and my friend at the time can't. He just basically turned up, and he somehow managed to get some ecstasy off like some guy. I don't know, but he basically gave me a couple of pills, and we were basically off our nuts the rest of the night. And we got the bus home again that night, and I was there with a couple of friends, and then we met up with some other people. And on the bus home, there was like me. So I was sitting here on this seat. There was no one beside me, and then there was people over in front, and then those people behind. And basically, acted off my tits, just talking shite the whole time. Got home, cut a long story short, I went to the toilet and basically I shit myself, and it was stinking. And I'm thinking, I'm thinking, what? When did that happen? I have no memory of that. And is that why no one was sitting beside me in the bus? Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the fucking donkey as well. I know. Is that why some? Is that why no one was sitting beside me and everyone was kind of away? I don't know, but yeah. The what was in those pills is the question, because there was some fucking God only knows what that was. But yeah, I think that was probably the last time I ever went out, because that was that was shameful. So yeah, and then so we got home, and I was living in the flat. I was living in a flat in Belfast at the time. So there was like a couple of people that came back with me, and then we were just gonna have a bit of a party for the rest of the night and smoke a few spliffs and whatnot. So basically, I then had to immediately jump in the shower. As soon as I seen it, I had to like jump in the shower and clean it. And basically, then I walked back into the room with fucking completely change of clothes, bit of aftershave on as well, of course, all that, and just had to like ignore the fact that I'd had literally had a shower just there and then. Not actually sure what I'd done with my pants at the time. Probably just flushed them down the toilet or something, I don't know. And I was off my head at the time, so it all kind of made sense. But yeah. Sometimes I wonder about that night. I wonder, like, you know, what the fuck? What was in those pills? Who knows? Who knows? We'll never know. This is grim. I mean, this is. I'm expecting to get a few fucking thumbs down for these reveals. This is just. I don't think there's anything worse than that, than shitting yourself. Yes, I do blame the pills. they were ecstasy, but they were probably laced with bloody horse tranquilizers and obviously some suppositories or something. Who knows? Oh, Dave, don't even ask. Don't even ask. We're just. This is just. This is like a confessional tonight. This is not good. This is not good. It's a good job no one will ever watch this back. Can I edit live videos and then just stop it from the point of where I finished with the separations, and then the whole other bit, the whole other 20 minutes, is it? There's an hour. Is that an hour, really? Been out here? The whole other 40 minutes of just shocking behaviour reveal. Yeah, it's not good. That is not good at all. Okay, we've nearly finished all these beers. Let's. Don't. I'm not. I'm gonna edit it. Can I edit it? I don't know. Okay, so just for anyone that's new here, this was an F at Friday video. We had a spectacular separation. Okay, that is one reason to watch the video back. So in the bottom layer we had this. I actually got this in Tesco. Frank, was this the one you were looking? Jet Black Heart on Nitro. Really nice beer. That was the bottom layer. The second layer was that Sierra Nevada Pale Ale draft style. Said again, no idea what draft style. 5% that was. The third layer, and this is where it went just crazy, was Guinness Original. So that was 4.2%. So we basically had black, dark, light, dark. We had 3 layers, like a letterbox. It was amazing. It was incredible. I could have stopped there. Didn't. Wish I had off. We then topped it up with some Bud Light I found in the back of the fridge. It's only 3.5%, so I took a chance. It was a mistake. That was a serious mistake. It kind of mixed a bit with the Guinness. There was a tiny little bit of separation at the top, and the kind of letterbox separation in the middle. It kind of mixed a little bit as well, so officially it didn't really count. I don't think. Didn't count. Unofficially, we did 4 layers. Officially, we did 3 layers. Really well. So I will be back next week. I think I will not be telling you any more stories about shocking behaviour. I mean, honestly, I can't believe I've told you 2 of the worst stories. Okay, definitely one of the worst stories, okay? The one about the Buckfast, you know, that is like tame in comparison to the other one. Because that is shameful. Seriously. Well, this is it. You gotta be, I mean, you gotta come straight away and you get to see the good stuff. I mean, to be fair, I was supposed to go live and then set like a timer, so so you can see that it's coming. But tonight it was just crazy because we had people around and the kids were outside and my wife was talking to other people and just, you know, so it was late. I think it was like 9:30 or something before I even started, which is late for me because normally at this time I'm like laying in the bathroom being sick, sleeping. I've just thought of another story. But which I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. Ah, are you pissed when you do your Sunday stories? Seriously? No. To be fair, the story about um, here's a teaser. Maybe I'll tell you next week, but here's a teaser. It was. I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say it. It's shameful. This is a teaser. Okay, a potential story for next week, which I'm possibly not gonna. No, I can't tell you now because I've already told you too much. Told you way too much. I mean, seriously, if I told you this story as well on the same night, I would have to delete the video immediately. But all I'm saying is, can I tell you? I don't know. Okay, it, the teaser is I was that night, that specific. Well, it wasn't even that night. That afternoon makes it sound even so worse. I was drinking. I mean, this is not me bragging about like drinking. It just so happens that all the kind of really. This is actually an advert for not drinking, okay? But that afternoon, I was drinking vodka. I was drinking Red Bull, and I was drinking champagne in a cocktail. Bottles of the stuff. So that's it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm going. I think I'm gonna go. Still have to drink this. I'm not telling you. I've said it out loud though. Do you ever remember there used to be a channel called UK Play on TV back in the 90s, 2000s, something like that? I think this was the day before Freeview, I think. UK Play, and it used to have all the kind of loads of channels and stuff on it. Like British, like UK Gold, all that stuff. UK Play was one of them. They've since done away with it. And it used to show like Big Train. I used to be a real big fan of Big Train. Um, and Pop Profiles. Pop Profiles was basically the one that that I was watching at the time. And Pop Profiles, if you don't know, this was like David Williams and Matt Lucas before Little Britain, and basically used to impersonate like pop stars of the day. And it was basically Matt Lucas doing Prince and stuff like that. And basically, and Shirley Bassey. Shirley Bassey was one of them. Shirley Bassey used to always drink. The catchphrase was like champagne. She used to always drink champagne. And for whatever reason, I then thought that um, I had like a bottle of champagne. I don't know where it came from, but it was basically me and my friend and his girlfriend, actually, at the time. We were basically watching this while drinking a cocktail of vodka, Red Bull, and champagne. And he used to make it in like this massive pitcher. So it was like, it was huge. It must have been like 3 liters or something like that. Loads of ice cubes. Throw all the ice in, and then pour basically I don't know how many cans of Red Bull it was, and the vodka, basically half a bottle of vodka in it. And then yeah, and then we were smoking a lot of spliffs at the time as well. And to cut a long story short, it ended badly. It ended badly, okay. And we were living in a flat, me and my girlfriend at the time. Now my wife. Amazingly, that woman married me. Incredible. You wouldn't think it, like. But we ended up basically, to cut a long story short, okay. I'm not going to tell you all the gory details, but I had locked myself in the toilet, And this is a flat, a small flat. There's only one bathroom. Like there's only nowhere else to go. And I basically locked myself in the bathroom unwittingly, and had been sleeping in the bathroom after drinking like I don't know how much Red Bull, champagne, vodka, and yeah, I'm not going to go into the gory details, but suffice to say that was a mistake, and it should never happened. And everyone was down to go to the toilet, and I think I had to break the door down, and I was lying. I think I was lying in the bath, or I was lying face down into the bath, or something like that. They said it was something weird anyway, but I don't know. I have no recollection of it, and so therefore it didn't happen. So there we go. Okay, that's it. I'm definitely going this time. I'm sorry I've gone on too long. I've been. That's it. That's it. I'm going. Goodbye. See ya. Don't watch the video back, seriously. Do not watch the video back. It's shameful. Okay. Night night. There's always more, seriously. I have so many war stories, you've no idea. So many.